now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Drew Pomeranz is on the mound for game two. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's Manny Machado now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
I'm really hoping to see Mark Trumbo turn it around. Remember him last year? The power stroke was amazing, and he ended up with the most home runs in the league. But right now, we haven't seen the same swing so far, and I'm a little bit concerned about this guy. Maybe he can turn it around.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 2-2 one more time. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Benintendi on the move, and it bangs off the monster. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Here he comes on 2-0. The high fastball is in there.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
First and second now, one man out. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. And that misses, ball 1. 2-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in, Chris Johnson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one gets away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Second and third, 2 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Very high, 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Ubaldo Jimenez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
In there for strike 1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado charging this one. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mookie Betts turn things around. He hit over .310 last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to replicate that this year, but it just hasn't been the same going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 home to Pedroia. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, designated hitter, Hanley.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And this will land foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out to center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Three-run home run down the line and right. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and 55 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Three runs already home here. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones racing back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, DUVALL, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Boston. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He went deep in the contest last night.
J.J. Hardy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 9th.
This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fly ball out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Tucker Barnhart.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way out to left center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Here it is on 3-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Fouled off into the seats behind first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Softly hit out towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Red Sox. Designated
Here's
hitter,
Hanley Ramirez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Pitch outside. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 1. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Now a flare out to left center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings. And you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on 1 specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. So digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Jimenez deals the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And he lays off there 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. One 0 count. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. Hardy for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Bradley Jr. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. Runners off for second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. One and one. Here it comes. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead one, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Johnson. He drew a walk his first time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. One left for the Orioles, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready now, Adam Duvall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, number 23.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Jimenez deals the 1-2. Liner towards second, and he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Joe Kelly is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Joe Kelly.
In now, Joey Rickard. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down. Full count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Machado awaits the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here comes the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Tyler Wilson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tyler Wilson.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And there to take it in is Hardy for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Ready for another
Ramirez.
shot now. Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Make it 21 doubles now on the year. Here comes the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
0-2, here it is. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Cut him down right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at Machado. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? J.J. Hardy, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Hardy.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Here you go, guys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 home now to Hardy. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Dribbled up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 23, Joey Rickard.
Stepping in, Joey Rickard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And the runner back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite
you. 3-0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Number 19, Chris Davis. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Chris Davis now. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Tyler Thornburg takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bradley is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox on top, 4-3. Vidal Nuno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Vidal Nuno.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Here's Chris Johnson now. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. He's 1 for 2.
Chris Johnson.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
In now, Jonathan Schoop.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next,
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Fernando Rodriguez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Hyun-Soo Kim will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hyun-Soo Kim.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Hyun-Soo Kim will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25.
Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Baltimore, number 35, Brad Brock.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Hardy to his left. He's there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner goes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Splitter, 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the eighth. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way, and a fastball just a bit up. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 0 for 5.
Manny Machado.
Hot shot to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and grounded foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So striding in, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Reined in. To second for one. On to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Joe Kelly earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. Ubaldo Jimenez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 40th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.